Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Marvel Legends review. Here I have the X-Men 97 Wave 3 Emma Frost. The figure I believe retailed for $24 to $26.99. With tariffs and stuff going on, the prices have increased, but I think Emma Frost's pre-order is sold out. If she's not, up to you if you want to buy her, but this is what this video is for, if you want to buy her. I bought her because typically the popular female characters sold out pretty quick, and well, you know, Rogue got a re-release because of, Target exclusive. But anyway, let's go ahead and open her up. Alright, that took a bit to get her out of the package. One interesting thing to note about the bubble is that it comes with an extra insert that goes in between the cape and the rest of her. So just be aware of that. Now, I would show you what she looks like standing up, but she is standing against my back wall here because she has heels. And they don't like standing up. And, I could try to use a McFarlane base. And it works, mostly. But this cape on her is just so heavy that she's not really going to be standing all that well. So, do it. I mean, like, she stands for a second, but other than that, she just does not want to stand up. No matter what I've done off screen, she does not want to stand up. And I have tried bending these knees, but they're a bit stiffer than I expected. I mean, you think that'd be a good thing for standing poses, but because of how terrible these feet are with this giant cape, it's just not a good combo. And as you can see, me fiddling with it, nothing's going to change that. Even if I, twist the thighs a bit so that she has more foot space, it's just not going to work. So I'm going to keep her back here. She doesn't have many accessories. She has these hands that we've seen plenty of times before from plenty of different Marvel Legends female figures. And she gets an alternate head sculpt. I do like how this looks, but oop, there goes my whole display. Fix that. But she comes with two different head sculpts, and if I could stop dropping it. I like both of these. I do wish the hair was swappable though, but I like it. And let's go ahead and swap that. This figure is unreasonably tight in some areas. I just don't understand. Like, I tried bending the knee off camera before I did this part of the review, but it's just like, it did not want to bend. So if you get this figure, I recommend getting a hairdryer, heating it up. But that gives you an idea of what the alternate head looks like. And get the other one back on. I mainly got this because I wanted an Emma Frost for my Astonishing X-Men. They recently just announced Beast. Hopefully we get Kitty Pryde soon. And I know they've already done Astonishing Emma Frost, but I'm glad I waited for this figure just because of the updated articulation and pinless joints. It does suffer from a few issues, obviously the cape being the biggest one. It is reused, I don't have a problem with that, but she just can't stand because of how heavy it is. You're going to need to put her on an action figure stand. McFarlane's doesn't work. The peg is just a little too long. The paint job, though, on this figure actually quite surprised me. If you look on the X's on her torso, you can see that the X's themselves are dark gray, but then at each point of the X, there's a silver paint on top, or rather behind that. Like it's like rivets in her suit, and that just looks great. They did a good job there. They also added paint to the ruby on her cloak cape thing. Looks good. She's also got the lines on her legs going from the top of the thigh all the way to her boot. That looks great too. And I don't think there's any paint on the back of the figure. No paint on the back of the figure. And the head sculpts look good too. Nice head sculpts. Let me just take off the cape so you guys can see the thing I'm not too big a fan of. What I'm not too big a fan of is just how long her neck looks without the cape cloak. Like, it doesn't sit right with me. Like, it just don't look good. Like, Also, there's what the midsection looks like. Some people were curious. I think I have it pulled back all the way. Yeah, that's pulled back all the way. She's got quite the curve going on. I don't know. Like, she can stand like this, though, without the cape. See, she can stand without the cape. But once you add this thing on, it gets heavy. And there's a little, like, production number or whatnot in there. It doesn't unclasp, don't try. It's thick enough there that it's not going to break, but just be warned. Frost here, though, you know, she looks good, and there is some extra detail work on her corset as well. There's some lines here and some on the back. You know, I don't think this figure looks all that bad. Oh, her neck, her necklace, not necklace, choker. Her choker is painted on as well. Articulation wise, without the cape, I'm going to show the arms. Not too bad. It does feel a little gummy though at the forearm or bicep. Forearm, yeah, bicep. And then double joints, pretty good. Almost a full, touching her shoulder. And this obviously has a swivel, can go all the way around. The corset, I think it can move more than what my copy does, but it doesn't like moving all that much. It's kind of like a McFarlane style, where it's a ball joint socket, rod. It probably has more range of movement, but this figure's very like tight on me in some places, so I'm not gonna force it. I don't think she has anything up there either. Nope. Kick forward, fantastic. Kick backward, basically nothing. She does have a swivel here, could go all the way around. Her legs, her legs did not want to bend there. I mean, she could probably kick her own ass, but you'd have to get creative with it. Like, she's close, but not quite. And then because she has the heeled feet, it's gonna look weird no matter how you pose it. It's got the, you know, the hinge swivel, of course. You know, I don't think it looks that bad. Oh, and if you were curious what the alt head sculpt looked like without the cape, I think this one looks worse, just because, like, there's just a lot of neck. Like, it just don't look right to me. Like, that's a lot of neck. Like, I get it, it's to incorporate the cloak, but I'm also worried about the head sculpts, the neck peg here. Just worried about it breaking. I'm sure it'll be fine. The plastic feels mostly good. The white plastic's the one that doesn't feel all that great. But, you know, the cape goes on, and then you can put the head on. I like the more neutral expression myself. But yeah, you can see she does not want to stand up. I can give her the splits. Maybe, no. It's like she's just a little too back heavy, even though she has no back, you know? Like, she does not want to stand no matter what I do, so... Oh, now she stands. As soon as I move her to a different position, though, yeah, she's gonna fall over. Maybe it's just an art of finagling. Alright, so Emma here. Well, she would have stood. Emma here, I'm just gonna hold her by the foot here. She stands at like 6.5 inches tall. She's pretty tall for a female Marvel Legends figure. Here she is with all the usual suspects. You know, you got your Marvel Legends, your G.I. Joe, Star Wars Black Series, Power Rangers Lightning Collection. You obviously got Chicken Jackie down in the front. Yeah, she looks pretty good with the 7-inch scaled figures. Like John Cena there, she's about the same height. Next to Maximum Spidey, he's shorter than her. I mean, she's a tall woman. She's got heels as well, so she's got like maybe 6'1", I don't know. But that's what she looks like next to them. Here she is with the rest of my Marvel Legends collection, at least this half of the side. I would have moved some figures out of the way, but you can get a good idea. She's much taller than Rogue. She's taller than Japanese Spidey even. Like, he's just barely shorter. And, you know, here she is next to Zagoon. I think Superior Iron Man is taller. Actually, those two look pretty good together. But, yeah, it gives you an idea, which is the Spider-Man. Doctor Doom. She is taller than Doctor Doom. I know, right? Crazy. But, yeah, looks pretty good with everybody else. Fits in just fine. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this video. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.